I got a question for everybody. How do you know when it's time to quit a gacha game? Because obviously when it no longer brings you joy to log in, that's a pretty good sign. And I asked that question on Twitter and I got a lot of very similar answers. And it tracks, right? So I played Final Fantasy Brave Exvius for 2 years. And at a certain point, it started to feel like work to log in. And I didn't want to have to do work and play a game. Like I already have a full-time job during the day. Don't need to do that when I'm playing gacha games. So when I stopped playing for a little bit, I just thought it was a break, but it felt right that I wasn't logging in anymore. I didn't have any FOMO. So it seemed like the right choice and I felt good about my decision. But the fear of missing out shouldn't be your only indicator that it's okay to stop playing a gacha game. So right now, I'm playing War of the Visions, I'm playing Epic 7 and Honkai Star Rail, and getting to each of these games daily isn't that bad. I showed on Twitter the other day that I play all three at the same time sometimes when I have my computer all set up, 2 monitors. I'll put the screenshot up for you so you can see.
You probably should ignore that.
But gacha games are kind of demanding. They take a lot of your time. At the base level, they might seem pretty simple. Like you can get through the dailies in Honkai in minutes. Like it's really that easy. But if you want to really push your account, you got to spend more time than just doing dailies. So that's why I kind of had to reflect on what I was doing here, playing all of these games, because when I assess each one, I'm having fun. So what could be wrong? Right? Like I'm playing Epic 7 for I think 9 months now and I'm having an absolute blast. I like the game. I love the depth. I love the characters. I love building teams and looking into like theory crafting and stuff. But I'm also a teacher. Like, so some of you may not know, but I'm a high school teacher. And recently I was looking into some information about multitasking and I was trying to figure out things that I could do in my class to support students, that are on their phones all the time. And how that actually, affects them and their ability to focus in class. And basically all the research that I found stated that multitasking is possible, but it is a huge energy drain. Basically, when you do it, you can do it, but you're going to fatigue way faster. So if I'm playing 3 gachas at once, as soon as I start worrying about more than one of them, like if 2 of them are autoing, that's one thing. But if I'm worrying about more than 2 of them, then I'm draining my energy. I am running myself dry. So that's not good, right? I mean, I want to make content. I want to play other games like console games. I want to, read some books, hang out with my friends, etc. So if I'm putting all this time into these gacha games, when do I start making time for other things? So then what do I do at this point? Do I just start quitting gacha games? I mean, that seems like a really big jump because I really do enjoy playing them. When I'm at work, sometimes I'm on lunch and I just do my guild battle in Epic 7. It's a really fun way to spend my lunch if I don't have a meeting or I'm not eating with my coworkers that day. So should I just be giving up on that? I'm really not 100% sure. That's kind of why I'm making this video. It's as much as it's information for you, it's also a question. When do you stop playing gacha games? Because kind of what I'm thinking about doing here, I don't know if this is crazy, but I'm maybe gonna take a week break from Honkai Star Rail and from Epic 7. Now, I'm not going to quit War of the Visions. That's my main game.
What the hell is even that?
That's the game I enjoy more than any other gacha game. So I'm still going to play that daily. And I'm going to see how that goes. Maybe if I'm just focusing on one gacha, I'm kind of curious. Am I going to end up playing other video games? Maybe I'm going to use my Steam Deck that's right next to me. Maybe I'm going to make more or different or better videos. I've been doing a lot of research into how I can edit my videos better. I've been practicing a lot of different YouTuber skills to try to use them. But, a lot of times I get home and it's like, okay, well, I got to spend the next little bit playing my gacha games. And then before I know it, it's like, well, I could make a video, but now I got to go, I got to cook dinner for myself and the wife. And then after that, like you get to the point sometimes too where I'm just tired, right? Like if I don't do it right away when I get home, it becomes an uphill battle to start recording and, prepping and stuff. Like I'm no tech tone, right? I can't just bust out a guide within a couple of minutes off the cuff with no preparation. I have a script right in front of me now. I'm not actually following the script verbatim. It's more of a guideline, but I typed out like literally what I wanted to say. I guess let's summarize here real quick. Even if you don't burn out, like everyone knows there's a really clear-cut time to quit a gacha. Even if you haven't burnt out, that doesn't mean that you necessarily should keep playing. And I guess what I'm kind of hoping for is some discussion around this, but also maybe to help some people out that are kind of like, they're just doing what they're doing, right? You're not thinking about it. I come home and I play my games, but maybe you take stock of your life and you think, well, I've got all these things going on and I wonder how much better I could be doing certain things if I had more energy or more focus, or how this extra time could be utilized, and just give it a try. So at the end of the day, your account doesn't become much worse if you take a little break. It doesn't progress at all. In the grand scheme of things, you can take a week off and come back and it won't be a deal breaker, unless you're in like a super competitive guild and your game requires daily, guild battles, because that's a big FOMO factor. But even then, if it's something like War of the Visions, you can use proxy and then just not, engage at the game. I'm even looking at Epic 7 right now thinking like, oh man, it's a hunt weekend. There's all these farming buffs where you can get every day has a different bonus to the farming that you do. And I'm thinking like, well, I'll take my week break after this weekend. Like that's already controlling me on my weekend, no less, the time when I actually have more time to spend doing other things. And I'm thinking, no, I definitely need to take advantage of this thing that's happening in the game. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try a week break from both Honkai and from Epic 7. And then maybe I'll report back. Maybe it'll be a community post. I don't know. But I'm curious what you all think. If you think this is a good idea, or, if I'm just overthinking it, maybe if I'm enjoying playing Epic 7, I should just keep playing Epic 7. But I'm really curious if I get up to anything different this week with my time, and if I can report back on that. Because maybe I'm going to just end up watching Facebook Reels or, TikToks or whatever, and wasting even more time than I would be playing these games. But hopefully not. Right? I don't know. I got to hide my phone. My phone's like way over there somewhere right now, because otherwise it's in my hand like that easy. So all the little things you do to try to control your life. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you everybody for stopping by, and we'll see you all soon in another video.